to don some worker. Cease the Heston. That building will be reparalled anon.
Arthur Canitas! Yard! Canitas! In and shot! Entended no, Tulkes.
Hestes yn oed bod. Astyried, braf ei arwain. Dresydd iaw arwain. Keepers o'r Marcus Bowler.
Hey, Richard!
The king's army was scattered, and those who didn't fall fled. King Stephen was spotted, shielded by his men. To end the siege, Matilda's forces needed to capture Stephen and rout his army.
God's swinker has been
Something
made.
to... And a fresher marker.
Harkeneth Aller.
Seja Engignana.
Build them day that reaper.
Chris at your seat, the marker of honor.
Stand a food to every chance. Hold that and answer. Ich will build a that for they. Ich will have it that he build in a knot. Ich will build a that for they.
Kempen, look at for Hestes.
It's in Shesendeus!
Unter, Jalen Hestes! Spring out, I'm ready. On the way, move! Caesar Engignana!
Hestes for this reader,
Spring out, away, understood! Moving the insertion!
I'm Roger. Reader is.
Spring out, away, can they have that? Spring out!
Andrew Dende.
Everything is at suit there to follow!
Boa, have me bow, Berende.
Attendeth well, Hestes.
Any other gun need to push them?
Jiffer mij weer Hestes. Each follow Hestes. Go in the full.
Accursed Hempush and Hende!
Let us gun, horse. Ick'll do that.
Harkeneth for Hestes!
Matilda's men closed in and finally captured King Stephen.
You're ready to done some work, eh?
Matilda's forces had won the Battle of Lincoln. But the fight for the crown was not over yet. Victory over King Stephen at Lincoln gave Matilda the upper hand in her fight for the English crown. But in the years that followed, fragile loyalties shifted, and under threat of capture, Matilda was forced to retreat. As her holdings in England came under attack from the king's army, it fell to her son Henry to keep Matilda's claim to the throne alive. Inside the strong stone walls of the castle at Wallingford, Matilda's men held firm against a brutal siege by forces loyal to King Stephen. King Stephen's army had constructed a fortified perimeter outside the castle, trapping Matilda's men inside. However, reinforcements were on the way from Matilda's son Henry. Her forces needed to hold the walls until they arrived.
Yahweh Shek. Alright, men. Go get one of Serpent Shall Switha. Yes. Jeppe mea bot. Heriende hestes nu. Boa is ibu. Have me bow. Boa is ibu. Sua se het. Yahweh Shek. Sterende off. Suis. War of Serpent Shet. Camperende nu. Jeppe mea bot. Have me bow. Boa is ibu. Alright, men. Go get des. Jeppe mea bot.
Hey, everybody, John. Intended. He could be ready that for day. Something to Sheffield.
Hoping to claim Wallingford, King Stephen's siege forces launched a renewed attack on the castle.
Reader is ready for Hestes.
Jonas, you're ready to go. Asylum, men of arms.
Roger, let's step in.
What the hell, lass?
It will do that.
You can have me that he building it on.
Yare to don some work.
Mangadal Yara.
Yahweh Shek. Yahweh, men. Go get there, Ben.
Toolbook already ready.
Eagle Harbour's at the building and hot.
Matilda's forces repelled the attack and held the castle.
Readers is set on ready. Back for Beodon.
Seath to Hestes. Ickham to Delvin. Every charm and 10 dead.
Send them out to me now, kiss. See, take to work,
Hoping to crack the mighty stone walls of Wallingford, King Stephen's forces launched another attack.
Reaper railings are not going.
What needeth Bayon done?
Read the note.
Leader is ready for Hestes.
What needeth Bayon done?
No! Du hast Fokus! Forward Melenda! Scouta är ready to can do that! Curse is up, it will be done!
Seath to work, eh? If you'll have me that he building and
See, take to work.
Eagle building that for thee.
Matilda's forces held firm against the attack, cutting down the enemy soldiers.
Then they that right to know. There is no there, every
With the
jack.
Schulichka!
Eagle Harbour that he building and no.
Ja, we are! Nu hast Gewende med Jute! Scouta är ready to read! Heldenet! Strändenu!
It's in Shetendeus.
Springer.
Okay, oh.
Spanner on the loaded. It can fair and the new. Yeah, ready to done some work here.
Arita, what needeth worker? Ik wil aankeen on they reaper railings nu.
Jeppe med og bort.
Safe to Hestes.
Ja.
Eagle builded that for thee.
Each understunder.
Jeppe mig med Hestes. Ja.
Sciutende! Ornatus!
Yahweh Shetan. Bail sleepily. Understeer.
Tulkas. Now what comes next?
Sealy builded thing.
Bjornes Jare Tudon. It's under Sperimen Jare. Caesar engine Jare.
Matilda's forces received word that Henry's troops were getting closer to Wallingford. Soon the combined numbers of the two armies could tip the scales in their favor.
Boa is immune.
Then that great to know.
Ses engines awaited Hester.
What may up in Heston? See they to work. Ik will have it that he building it on.
At last, Henry's reinforcements approached Wallingford. United under Matilda's banner, the two armies were ready to engage Stephen's forces.
Ut readeth nu, Tulkas. Certes.
What needeth be undone? Build ende that Rita new. What needeth be undone? Fresh air and hard a swinker.
What needeth be undone?
Yare to done some worker. See they to worker.
Alita, what needeth worker?
Henry and Matilda's forces struck out at the besieging army, weakening the enemy's hold on Wallingford's perimeter.
See they to worker. Churles swinker.
What needeth be undone? Ik will have it that he building it on.
The enemy line wavered as Matilda's forces cut down the besieging army, clearing another section of the blockade.
Second yard.
What needeth be undone? Delphing to do.
See to Hestes.
I'll read it.
Baldenes. It is Caesar for actors.
King Stephen's forces breached the wall and pushed into Wallingford. Matilda's men needed to repel the enemy before the castle fell, and their cause was lost.
Knitas Jara! Alla Knitas Jara! It's livet to hear them! Nein Heste! Sertas! Alle swindet! Yeah! For honor!
Mangonel Yard.
Rita, what needeth worker? It will build a that for thee.
And a pressure marker.
It will have you that building anon.
What should each do? Ongen Yare for Hestus. Be ready for Hestus.
It's better.
Jara on två marker.
Ernende millimeter! Are to hear it! Nein Hestes!
Marker.
Jeppe med botatslo. Edisia.
Something to chefen.
Be ready for Hestus. Hestus arm commander. Ongens, listen.
The Lord's a standard yard.
What shall each do?
It is Caesar to fell.
Attendant well.
Hestus.
Mangana, awaited Hester.
Knitas! Into the sun! Judaeus, none but...
Give them a Hestus.
For Hestus! Nu, Tulkas, set a saddle over and be ready!
Hispana on the loading.
An are to hear.
Seizure engine Yara.
Every job. Intended. Splendid that Send them in to Midwell! Mangala Yara! What fair thing has
Hested!
See they to work. That building will be reparalled and all.
What move? On a fresher marker? Yet to be ready for Hestage. Live it! Here.
What needeth be undone?
Nu, Tulkas, set it yard. He shot her over a Ja! Utride nu, Tulkas!
Boon to
Parende, Suahead!
Ich ishil enon.
Yes, sir.
Ishil.
Aim it low, crossbowmen! Crossbowmen, raise your weapons! And okay, I'll be ready, Freckus. It is Sita for
Sita to work. Equal building that for day.
Yet to the ready for Hestes. Another shot.
Be ready for it. When they hit. Says all the way punching. Farah, Manganala waiting Hestes.
Matilda's forces overwhelmed the enemy and cleared the castle's perimeter.
For when they we sungas.
Rita, what needeth worker? Ikil happy that he build Seathay to worker. Cease to Hestes.
Always, Stoned, help her!
Wooda is noteful Matera.
Parita, what day is work? Equal building that for day.
Yare to done some work.
Fuse Tulkas, Hestes.
Safe to Hestes.
The joint forces of Matilda and Henry had thwarted King Stephen's siege of the strategic castle at Wallingford. After over a decade of conflict, Matilda's claim to the throne was still alive. At Wallingford, in the shadow of the castle, Matilda's faction, commanded by her son Henry, proved it was still willing to fight King Stephen for the crown. But after 15 years of conflict, both sides had had enough. So, they made a deal. Matilda would surrender her claim to the throne on condition that when Stephen died, her eldest living son Henry would succeed him. A year later, he was crowned King Henry II, and proceeded to grow the kingdom into the mighty Angevin Empire. But, once again, what the king had spent his life building, his own children were destined to destroy. King Henry II had 4 surviving legitimate sons, and he planned to divide up his kingdom between them. But they fought bitterly for dominance. Against the odds, Henry's youngest son, John, became king. But King John was deeply unpopular. He lost huge swathes of the Angevin Empire gained by his father, then failed to reclaim them in expensive battles. Paid for by taxing his subjects. Eventually, England's barons could take it no more. They forced John to agree to a charter that restricted his power, the Magna Carta. But he went against his word. Furious, they rebelled, inviting Prince Louis of France to invade England. In 1216, Louis sailed to Dover and set his sights on taking this: Dover Castle. Held by forces loyal to King John, it was commanded by Hubert de Burgh. He described the castle as the key to England. He was right. If it fell to the French, so would the kingdom. Asked to invade by the rebel barons, Prince Louis's French army launched an assault on the castle at Dover. Opening a crack in the outer defenses, the invading forces charged the castle walls. The garrison at Dover would meet the French with clenched fists and an iron will. Dover could not fall. Commander Hubert de Burgh rallied his men to hold back the French and defend the castle.
Uste away, lass!
Agrepen for hest. Jeppe mea bot.
See they working it all. Eagle habitat you build them and all.
While the castle's garrison thwarted the first French attack and prepared for a second, a new resistance force was building in the English countryside. A skilled bowman and fierce patriot, known as Willikin of the Weald, began to muster a resistance to the French invasion.
Tunfolk aren't ready.
Determined to keep the crown in King John's hands, Willikin would rally every available archer to the cause.
Tunfolk astereth yow new. Who could go and flock a wooder?
Quarok serveth Sherton. Habevi bow, Berende. Piereth Hestes. Upnen ferreth highwaymen.
Hearken, I Fowler.
With his bowmen assembled, Willikin planned to ambush the French siege engines on their way to the enemy camp.
Dresseth yao highwaymen. Al Suiza, yes. Hestes and on bowmen. Foliende Hestes.
Clon, this is a mickle matter. Forward, Egre Tulkas.
Hestes cometh, highwaymen. Beil fleetly on the stirrup.
Arika, what they say to Hestes? Tell Fender is been leaf. What needeth be undone?
Aggress at yourself.
Jeppe mea bot.
Attendeth nu, Tulkas.
se Tulkas. Hestes.
Cease to Hestes. Ichil Havi that he building a knot.
Lift the foot first, Frekes.
Kempes, lustet for hest. Moveth, geteth.
Jaru hesse shullen be.
Kempes, be off ketter.
Where Hestes cometh. Waar gamper and they knew.
Emeth, Yara, fortgab.
Boa is the move.
Every charm and 10 death. This shula ut dure me.
And a fresh marker.
Wow. All right, man. Gungende is better.
Every John, intended. He can build that for them.
We are doing
On the Mister.
A great test for Hestes. Intended new, Tulkas. Sword ahead. Aggress yourself. Hernende mina mede.
Yare dump the worker. Build and day that Rita knew.
Some French reinforcements made it to their siege camp, adding more numbers to their next attack on the castle.
See they worker. Yari to Japan. They shop our way.
Willikin spotted a group of English fighters engaged in battle with the enemy and rushed to their aid. Willikin's band of archers made short work of the French reinforcements. But if they hoped to ease the burden on Dover's garrison, Willikin's ambush force could not relent.
Harken honor. Ichil Havi that he building a knot.
Where Ben Shelton?
Boa is a boon.
Every charm and 10 death. Gildende that Rita knew. Cease to Hestes. Ichil builde that for they.
Hispana on the loaded. Ichil. Hispana on the load, yeah. Anon Rita. Ich am fairen de nu. Tempest. Luftet for Hestes. We aren't going the Tulkas. I brace it. Alunganu. Ferret. The Shula do they make?
To don some worker.
It's in Chetendeus!
Ich fortsätt in Hess.
Everich and of Almas, Weben Feren
Spederman gaende forth.
Yar, yeah, buddy, over there. On midway.
Harkeneth Allah.
Harkeneth all.
Well, then they that right to know. Well, then they that right to know.
Yeah.
Tresset jou Arwayman. Asteriath, Rate Arwayman.
Yara on min way. Going Shapende, new.
Willikin's resistance force continued to grow, adding more skilled men to its ranks.
Builded thing.
Over the John, intended.
Build ende that Rita new.
Bolstered by the addition of their reinforcements, the French committed the full force of their army to a second assault on the castle.
Something to check where. I'm blended, Mara Ancient. Swat the head!
Yeah, we are. New Hester.
We'll get the Hestes to fall. Equal building.
With the shooting star.
Glidande ner hurt us, no one never it down. Intendeth, Frecus. It dwindleth, bereth.
Eagle Harbour, that's Milton and Hunt. Be ready for Hestes.
Here comes the swinking toothball.
And then they that regional. Eagle build they that for they. Caesar engine yard. Eagle build they that for they. Eagle Harbour that he built in and on.
With Willikin's archers weakening the siege from outside the castle, the garrison at Dover repelled the French attack. Willikin ordered his archers to resume their strikes on the French reinforcements.
Send them to Mina Warkes. And a fresh market.
Jefe mea but.
What will and a fresh market?
Boa is the moon. Jefe mea but. Quaro, what needs do? Shisterende off, so a Yahweh shet. Ik kan parende nu. Hestes. Suet he heta. Ik kan het doen. Boa is de boel. Yahweh shet. Quaro serveth shet. Hestes cometh Arwe men. Periende Hestes nu. Boa is the boon. Quaro serveth shet.
Boon to ye. Ferende, what wilt thou? Calidus, litus me way.
In Hester gate, servants. Jahre unto a marker. Hispana.
Yahweh Shetan. Foliende Hestes.
What needeth be undone?
Eagle have I that he building it on. Toon folk already ready. Yeah. You then did that right to know. And seal ye builded thing. Seath to Hestes. Eagle have I that he building it on.
Dresseth Yah Arwayman. Hestes and on, Boaman. And sweet.
Reader,
Yes.
away tender Hestes.
And seal ye builded thing. Get it to swinkin', toon folk. Each understood that.
Wave and Shetan!
Eagle building that for they. Building done. Heat looking good.
Come, Amy Hestes.
Hestes, Commander. It's obey thy yes. What shall each do?
See thee to work,
Every turn, and 10 down. Each a willa. Ik hill build a that for thee.
I'll read See thee to work, Walk in they would, swow head.
What needeth be undone?
This shula who do they, mate? Yare to done some work,
What needeth be undone? See they to work. Be off yard to Hestes tum folk.
Saddled upper, on y ready. Hestes for Allah here. Et me Hester, Fereth.
Hestes, come Nuthan. Cometh on. It cannot do.
Hester. Virtue guide us me well.
Seath to Hestes. Ik ham to Delvin.
See they to work.
Spring down! Away 10 to Wendy!
Arita.
Away tender Hestes.
See they to work.
Harkeneth, Arler.
Well, then they have right to know.
It's in Shetendeus!
What needeth be undone?
Minstera. Ja. Reader. Away tender.
Je bulliende Hestes! Ik kan verrende nu.
Sheutende! Und Natus!
Boa is the boom.
Reader is ready for Hestes. Let's beat the Tulkas.
Tulkas! Ura Hestes!
Over the Shanyard! Yahweh Shatan!
Spring down! Away 10 to Hestes!
Reinforced by their new arrivals, the French army was at full strength. Dover braced for a full-scale attack.
Spring out at the ready. Understood.
Reader is ready for Hestes!
What needeth be undone?
Are you ready for Hestes? Everything is a terror, Tulkas! Terror!
Save the Hestes.
Every charm intended. Ik will have you that he building anon.
Hey, every shot! Intend. He can will take that for that. Harkeneth, Arler.
If you go on from the wood,
You're right to done some
Seath to Hestes.
The hardy English garrison held fast, refusing to let the castle fall to the French invaders. Willikin rallied his archers to continue strikes on the weakening French.
Uste tulkas, hestes. Foliende hestes. Freckes hoc, nu hestes. Suas head. Nuthan, comethon. Glidande ner hurteth no one never idal. Each pass. Onti fotas ferra. Ad ascende and aure ras.
Estes on commander.
Hearken, Athalar. Buildende that Rita knew.
Unde awe ras. Quite absurd, chef.
See they to work. Over the job. Take it.
Each understood.
Eagle have that you build them anon.
Yard chef.
Reader, await the hestes.
Walls.
Yada. We have a clear gun.
Here hestes.
An oltre fo fallet to me.
Tidwindler, Vereth. Qua of spoliende hestes. Hiereth hestes. Heriende hestes nu. Keep us for the Marcus, Bowman.
Readerers, he's set on ready. Let it read it, Stecharin.
Intendeth well. Any anagande to put.
Safe to Hestes. Ikil builde that for they. Every charn intended. Buildende that Rita knew.
Hearkeneth all. If you'll go on flock of wood.
Anseeli. Hearken, Athalar.
Yadway Shetton.
Something to Shetton.
Beon Yardway Habit Steades. Beon Ants. Here it is, Dean Hester. Buildende that Rita knew.
You ready for this?
Dresseth jou Arway, man. Steppeth to it, Arway.
Wait, Ben Shetton! I was coming
Brate Arway. Miles. Our way then.
Arrogant, readers!
Hestes cometh up men better our way then.
Every charn and 10 death. Ik heel build that for thee.
Hestus for this reader.
And see ye builded thing. Hearkeneth for Hestes.
Seeth they to Faran.
Seeth the Hestes. Ik heel happy that he's building a door.
Yep, they may a but.
Reader, await tender Hestus.
Yeah, Hestes.
What wilt thou?
Seeth the Hestes.
Tin Hestes?
Ik heel build that for thee.
You're ready to done some work.
Every charn and 10 death. Woulda is lethal material.
Send them in.
Saddled up, letter, Oscar, horse.
Yep, they may a but.
Look jou for warde frekkes, mit baldenes.
Jipper baby Hestus.
Ich so hessa ariate.
Quite of serveth shattered.
It is Sita for Atlas.
Spanner on the loaded.
No Hestus anon, Tukas. Here are Hestus.
Hestes and oil sleepily on the stirreth.
Get thee ready for Hestus.
Spring down.
Shayotas Bayot Lazar! Knitas, stand in the yard!
For warde frekkes, mit baldenes.
The combined grit of the English garrison and Willikin's surprise attacks ensured that Dover hadn't fallen yet. Now the English prepared to repel the final French assault.
Says your engines are waiting, Hestes!
Hestus for Allah here.
Yardway shattered.
Claude, come mit me, frekkes.
Hold the hand with us!
It is Sita for Atlas.
Poir of
Jeppe
service
med og
shattered.
intended. Hastes en orko, hastes kom.
Readers, he says, on ready. Son of I'll be ready.
Hastes en orko.
Yara.
Jeppe med og borta.
Inspera is Yara.
What better than Hester?
Poir of service shattered.
Experiment Yara. Arute por hand.
Harken a dollar.
What shall each do?
The tenacity of Hubert de Burgh's loyal soldiers forced Prince Louis and the rebel barons to abandon their siege at Dover. And thanks to the efforts of Willikin's fearless archers, England remained in King John's hands.